go straight to the library for storytelling with Wangare, the storyteller.
Hello, hello! My name is Wangare the storyteller, and today's story takes us under the ocean. And under the ocean, we meet Squiglet Pig. Well, I know it's a confusing name, right? But it is a fish, a squid, who looks like a pig. And he is quite tiny, like a piglet. And that's why he is called Squiglet Pig. Now, Squiglet Pig and his friends live deep under the water. And his friends don't think that there is anything interesting about where they live. And you know what happens? Squiglet Pig decides to go on a journey to prove to them that there was actually something to always smile about. Well, too much of the story, let's get reading. And here is our book, Twinkle Twinkle Squiglet Pig. Once, in a place at the bottom of the ocean that is deeper, darker, farther, wetter, colder and lonelier than anything you can imagine, there lived a piglet squid. Now, piglet squid had 8 arms, 2 tentacles, and a snorter for blowing water in and out, and a big, dreamy, happy smile. He smiled all night in that dark, deep place. He smiled all day too, though day was no different from night because no light reached those deep, murky depths. There were other fishes around, but they were all so woe-begone, so sad. I can't see what there is to smile about, frowned a hairy frogfish. Neither can I, whined a wonky-eyed blobfish. Makes you want to squirm, scowled a sad lumpfish. Nothing to spook, spluttered a gloomy spookfish. Matter, moaned a miserable mola. Boring, sighed a loose jaw. Just us. Just this. Oh, they mouthed. And what did Piglet Squid do? He smiled. He smiled at the poor, sad, woe-begone fish, and he wished that the woe-begone fish would smile back at him. One day, Piglet Squid decided to go in search of something to smile about. He wanted to tell the woe-begone fish all about it, and so he floated away from the darkest depths, upwards and onwards, a tiny smile in the great big ocean. And soon he met a swallower fish. A swallower fish? What do you think a swallower fish likes to do? Well, we'll find out just in a bit. Do you know what there is to smile about? He asked the swallower fish. I do, said the swallower fish, and he promptly swallowed the piglet squid. Swallower fish likes to swallow. But the swallower fish wasn't happy for long, for he himself was swallowed by a coffin fish. And the coffin fish was swallowed by a whale. So there was a piglet squid inside a swallower fish, inside a coffin fish, inside a whale. Still smiling. A smile inside the belly of a whale. Piglet Squid did not know where he was, only that it was wetter and darker than ever. He squiggled his arms into tufts. He sucked in a lot of water, and with his snorter, he blew. The swallower fish began to wriggle. The coffin fish began to jiggle. The whale's tummy began to tickle, and the whale began to giggle. The whale laughed and laughed and and coughed. And he coughed up the coffin fish, who coughed up the swallower fish, who spat out Piglet Squid. And Piglet Squid found himself bobbing about on the waves, but only for a moment. A thinking frown. And then he had a bright idea. They are called Twinkle Twinkle Squiglet Pigs. That was the name that Piglet Squid gave to the stars. Really? That's the silliest thing we ever heard, said the woebegone fish. And then they did something that they had never, ever, ever done before. What do you think they did? All of them had a big smile on their faces. Yes, they smiled. Oh, I love today's story. And you know what? Just like Squiglet Pig, even when everything seems so dark, so wet, nothing seems to be bright and shiny, nothing seems to be going on well. You know what? If you look closely, there is always something to smile about. And I hope that today, as you go along your day, you find something for you, your friends, your siblings, your family to smile about. Well, that's it for today, and until next time, ciao!
Turkey teachers talking about typography. Join pupils from Joy Villa Academy as they try out the tongue twister of the day.